welcome back to Planes, Trains, and Boats Online. We're on the 17 going westbound in Ontario, Canada. It's quite beautiful up here. It's obviously winter time, and it just had a big snowstorm this past night. Hope you like this. Like and subscribe to this channel. I think you would like it. There's not just boats, planes, and trains. Yeah, I had to think which ones I said. It's not just those. We always had transport trucks as well. So sit back, enjoy, get yourself a snack, get yourself a drink, and let's see what we can get ourselves into. Hopefully nothing major. It is beautiful up here. We're 55 miles, so we're probably about 100 kilometers. Ooh, look at this. 100 kilometers from Manitoba. Oh yeah, it's a rumble strip if you can hear that. Let's see if we can find a moose. Wouldn't that be cool? I'm sorry, I'm drinking. No, not alcohol. Chocolate milk. If we do see a moose, and want to see the moose on the side of the road, not in the middle of the road. So here's a little bit of fun fact. Not really fun if you actually do it. Just slid a little bit back there. If you ever see a moose on the road, do not honk your horn at it. He'll turn and charge at you. You don't want a moose charging at you. They're already way bigger than a horse with big antlers. You don't want that. The road is a little on the slippery side though. You should slow down. I was going around that last corner. My trailer did slide a little bit. My butt slid a little bit. Obviously know what fuel is, and if you don't know what DEF is, DEF is just another kind of a fuel that we need for these trucks. It's a California thing, they kind of force it on everybody. So what DEF does is, instead of the exhaust fumes coming up and over and out into the smoke, into the air, you know, and going way up in the sky, the exhaust fumes truck, the DEF is designed to bring the smoke down onto the ground. You would think that was, well, they thought that was a better idea, but now we're walking around inhaling it, and the trees and bushes all along the side of the highway that are dying because the smoke is going down onto the ground and so on and so forth. It doesn't really help roughly hold about 150 gallons of fuel. And yeah, so that's like 3,000 pounds probably in fuel total that I'm pulling, that I got in the truck. Yeah, something like that. 2,000, 2,500. All the necessary stuff to drive down the road. So there's a little bit of a learning lesson. Yeah. So we have another passing lane here, but I am not passing anybody. Once again, you just drive in the area that looks cleanest, right? So that's what you do. Now, we had passed a plow 15-20 minutes ago. The plow will go through and take all this out. We passed them because, well, they are going slow, but they do a good job, you know. So if it wasn't for plows, I wouldn't be able to do my job. If you drive a car, you wouldn't be able to drive down the road. If your parents are driving a car and you're not old enough to drive a car, then your parents can't get down the road and go to the grocery store or take you to school or whatever. Without plows, no one will be able to drive up and down the roads. So the next time you see a plow, walk up and say thank you. See a plow driver, you walk up and say thank you very much. That will make his day or her day, and they'll feel appreciated. Because you got a lot of people that get behind these things, and then they go, "Oh, they're going too slow. I need to go past them." Blah 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 blah. And just a little bit of hi, thank you very much for everything you've done, goes a long way. Just like transport truck drivers, like we do what we can to make the world turn around and around and around. We take all the stuff from factories that make things, and we take it to the stores or to other factories where they can take it to the stores and deliver it to the stores so everybody can have what they want. Because when it comes down to it, everything comes off the back of a truck. See this tanker right up here? I'm pretty sure he's hauling gasoline. Or he's hauling milk, or he's hauling anything that's liquid. You know? You think, you know, now you see boats, and you see ships, and you see planes, and you see trains, and all that. And all of them, yes, they do haul the same stuff that we haul. They go where we can't go. But they can't go to where the stuff needs to be delivered, right? They can't go to it. A ship can't take it to, say, in the middle of Arizona. There's no water. Or a plane can't take it to middle of LA or something, right? Or middle of a city with a plane. Trains, well, they only have the tracks. They can only go on the tracks, right? So everything comes off of the trucks, the planes, the trains, and the boats. They come all off them, and then we have to deliver it. It's a big circle. Then you got the farmers. Your farmers, well, they farm, they grow everything, but how do you think the farmers, all the food gets from the farms to your dinner plate? Well, the farmers take it off the fields. Then we bring them to the factories. They do what they need to do, clean them, pack glowing. I'd be happy, you know, knowing that someone out there is appreciated of what we do. But I can say that to anybody and everybody. I can say the same thing about cops. You know, next time you see a cop, which I even do it. I see a cop, I'll go in a coffee shop, buy a coffee, bring it back, and say thank you very much. And then they're appreciated. You know, they do so much. Everybody has a job. Everybody, this world works around everybody doing their share of work. You know, even if it's something little, even if you're working at McDonald's or something. You know, you just made some child's day having a McDonald's, having a whatever, or you know, anybody that's hungry, you know, like you're feeding people, and that's a big thing. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up and stop ranting, stop talking about it. Just enjoy this road. I'm trying to kiss this road, this parking lot. Oh my God! I'm telling you, I can't talk today. I really can't. I'm trying to get this windshield clean enough that you guys don't see too much crap on it. I'm trying to. It's hard to do that. Now I know the other side is cleaner, but you know, we need to start clearing this off, even though that plow's going to do that shortly. Start driving on them, then the roads start to get a little bit easier to drive on, that other people can pass as well. Look at this beautiful scenery though. Man, it's a lot different than where I live. I live on the other side of Ontario, on the bottom. We're almost out of Ontario. It takes 2 days to drive through Ontario. 2 days. Full days, that is, or a good day and a half, almost 2 days full. Yeah. Alright. Ontario is huge, and we had to go around the Great Lakes too, so said it looked like. Yeah. I was filming